You know this. You know who this be. I'm sick of sitting up here and y'all watching me until like y'all know it. Why do you deserve to be free and live a good life? And I live in chains. First of all, I'm a sinner and y'all to be ashamed of yourself for the flooding in Texas. Nobody's talking about all that flooding. I'm telling you, God ain't playing with me. He don't play about me. And he ain't playing about this earth. He tearing up Texas, tearing up California, one of the big states, to get you ready to say you wrong. You out of his order. You out of order of things that God would have for us. I'm so sick of everybody wandering around being so racist. You can't clothe your children in racism. You can't feed your children racism. You can't be nothing to nobody being a racist. I ask you, God, please help me. Show me what I'm supposed to do every day. Because I know that God has an anointing He has for me before I close my eyes. But at the same time, you don't want to be around people so much. I don't hate being around people because I'm scared they're going to do something to me, give me something, or just basically say I'm grateful and be disrespectful and hateful. I notice all the people who are nowadays is full of hate. You know, you so-called have a new presidency and all you have is hate. No, then you have no federal deficit is being driven up for $3 trillion for what? Because the head of offices and Elon Musk took away everybody's right for a fair, not only for a fair political party who've been voted in for the people by the people, but also they took in all our rights. They've taken money away, cutbacks from essential things that we need, like the weather. It's global warming. The weather is tumultuous. It is something that's going to cripple a lot of people. But you take all the funding away from weather. Why? My biggest question: What does that man sitting in the office know more than we know? What a big thing, catastrophic thing, because it looks like he's taking all the funding on away and putting it in the Oval Office where he can guard over it and let everybody die. It's like there's not a mandatory. It's a sin. It's not a secret. The U.S. wants to kill more than 15 to 20% of the people, if not half, of their people, because they can't, so-called can't sustain us anymore. It's just greed. It's just we're not wanting to help your fellow man. That's all. So I ask you today, please help me help electronic torture stop happening. Because you can ride any war against whatever. But if you don't get to the foundational base of racism and sexism in this country and stop it and stop electronic torture that happens to me, then all this will be for nothing. I'm telling you, I get sick and tired of pretending. I know I was in the store one day. It was about a week ago, and I was doing my shopping, and I saw the way that little boy, the way the little boy and little girl looked. They were afraid, and I felt like that too inside. They were so afraid they scared out of back to their parents' car, and they just kept watching me and kept watching me. What do you all teach your children? Because they have the right response. They're afraid. They want to know how we can get that to stop, how we can get that not to hurt me anymore. And when I looked into their eyes, they were full of pain and sorrow and pity, and then indecision, but also misunderstanding. They didn't understand. They didn't understand why I had to live like that, because they know in their heart is pain. I ask you, brothers and sisters, please help me, because you are not ever going to be free. It's going to get worse for you and me. You're not ever going to be free unless you free the one who is sitting in shackles in your face, and you pretend like I'm not there. God don't play about me. He can sink in this boat because it's wrong. And I give all power and honor to God for what's coming, because you're never going to be prepared for it.